76ers get it back. No good from Irving.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Russell missing. The 76ers trail by 7. It's tipped. Johnson outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. That will count. No good trying to beat.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you? Stats-wise.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Heinsohn is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Jones. Then there's Siegfried, and it's Counts in at the 5 down low. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Boston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Heinsohn, and Jones subbed in for Havlicek. And the 76ers also making a change. Moses Malone, he's checked in for Johnson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Sanders checked in for Siegfried. Here's Malone. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 5. Takes it from 10. Shot is no good.
Well, that's certainly not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Here's Johnson. Rebound Boston.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
There's the pass to Counts. Jones drives in, scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
The 76ers trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's beautiful jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Irving's checked in for the 76ers. Jones drives in. Here's Sanders. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
It's stolen by Jones. Johnson taps for 2, and Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will return possession. Russell, he's checked in for Boston. And the 76ers also making a change. Richardson's checked in. Here's Malone. Pass to Cheeks. 76ers moving the ball around. Irving for 3. The shot no good. Excellent B that time from Jones. Sanders dishes to Russell and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The feed to Richardson. Shoots. That bucket by Clint Richardson, the second rounder out of Seattle University. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Russell. And Sanders kicks to Thompson. Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. At the elbow, Irving. And it's sent back by Russell. And they'll keep possession. Jones drives in. Russell passes to Jones. And a wide open look for Sanders. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Cheeks kicks to Richardson. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Boston leading by 8. Down low. Here's Russell. He feeds it to Jones. Deflects the pass. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Cheeks. He gets it up.
He cut it!
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from K.C. Jones.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Cheeks is out there with Richardson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Erdem. And it's Malone in at the 5. That one misses. The 76ers trail by 9. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And there's Havlicek. That's good on the assist from Sanders. Havlicek's got the first points of the second half here for Boston. Here's Cheeks. From outside, off the mark. Jones dishes to Jones. Lots of room. Sanders passes to Havlicek. Jones next for 2. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Russell kicks to Sanders. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's stolen by Jones. And finished off by Sanders.
The guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Heinzen's checked in for Boston. Siegfried comes in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Celtics foul. That's his first personal foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. It's stolen by Jones.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence through this game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Counts checked in.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for your Celtics.
And here's Richardson outside. Good work defensively by Jones.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. And now the 76ers on the break. Richardson's running. Pass to Cheeks. Siegfried grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 13. He lobs it up. Jones, the pass to Counts. The Celtics working the ball around now. The pass to Siegfried. Shot clock at 5. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Siegfried's got his first points of the game.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy, fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Cheeks kicks to Jones. Boston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Counts. And Jones subbed in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Irving comes in for Cheeks. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 14. Siegfried, the pass to Thompson. That drops.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Richardson dishes to Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Sanders checked in for Thompson. Good on the second free throw. Here's Boston now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For Philadelphia, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And he makes the first. Russell, he's checked in for Boston. And Richardson drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nobody near Irving. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now. Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry fee.
Got a piece of it. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The 76ers trail by 11. We've got Sanders. Jones is out there with Jones. Then it's Heinsohn, and it's Russell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Sanders' shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Russell, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, so we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Havlicek kicks to Jones. His three-pointers off the mark. Outside, Jones. Fourth quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Havlicek, the pass to Russell. Drilled from 11 feet out. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
A power slam by Moses Malone.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Jones checked in for Johnson. Left side, Jones. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Bill Russell slams it in.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint. closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Here's Cheeks. They get it again. And Jones slams it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Irving drives in. Here's Malone. Here's Jones. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, did
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop to get a Jones.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, we get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jones. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Counts is checked in for Russell. Thompson comes in for Sanders. Jones checked in for Jones. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones. And then for Philadelphia, Johnson, he's checked in for Malone. Johnson comes in for Irving. And it's Brown in for Richardson.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Sheik's no good.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Havlicek kicks to Jones. Counts. And that one drops.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because...
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100.